I want $1,000. I want you to want me. I want what I want.
When I want it.
Hell yeah. What you want? Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How was your weekend? Happy
Great.
Belated Mother's Day. Well, I texted you yesterday.
Yes, you did.
You and a couple other
Sweet,
mommies.
Sweet man.
I mean, I was just, I got to thinking, like, where are all the good moms at? And I was like, I know a really good mom that needs a text message.
And then you sent her the message, and then me. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I thought of you a couple moms after. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. So how was it? I mean, you have an excellent family with excellent moms. So I'm sure y'all had some sort of brunch going on.
We didn't brunch. We dinnered. We just went to my parents, but it ended up being, a yucky day.
Yeah.
Which I loved and hated. I loved because then I didn't feel like I had to do anything. I could just kind of chill, which was nice.
Sure.
But I did want to go to like the pool for a little bit and have a few bevies while my child played and swam and,
Right.
But so we just hung out yesterday. It was fine. It was a very chill weekend. We had a birthday party on Saturday.
Nice.
Nothing crazy.
I got you.
Which was nice.
Yeah. I was talking to Carmen right before we started, and she was like, "God, I want to get so much done today, but it's just one of these dreary days." I go home and eat some soup and chill. That's what. Well, a day like today,
Have some chili and just.
Yeah, this is probably the only time you can enjoy like soup or chili or something when it's not winter time.
Yes.
When it's gloomy outside, this almost feels like tropical storm weather because it's like you get 3 days of just rain.
I know, it's been great.
But we really have, honestly, like my yard is almost dirt now.
Needed it.
If I feel like we resod every 3 years because we get these dry spells, and I got these big oak trees, and I don't get enough sunlight on my yard.
Yep.
And I'm saying stuff that I would have made fun of me for saying 15 years ago.
You're straight out of a Progressive commercial.
Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, I'm one of these guys,
You're becoming your parent.
Ugh, I hate it. Have you seen the latest one where he's talking to him through the bathroom, and he's like,
oh my God.
I explained boundaries to you, and he's like, oh, the soup of the day is the tomato.
What did you want?
Yeah, he's trying to get his order through the bathroom door. He's like, what he's not saying in the commercial is it's not cool to talk to another dude when he's got his wiener in his hand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I try to respect that, like, even here,
any public restaurant, like any restaurant.
Yeah, I never start the conversation in the
I
bathroom
always
here.
feel weird, like if I know somebody, like when we're here or whatever, and we go in like at the same time. I don't know if it should just be quiet, but then I'm like, then you hear me tinkling. Like I don't want that either. So I try to like fill the noise with just a little bit, like, how about them Buccaneers today? Like,
Hold on.
I don't
Now,
know.
This is very
weird.
interesting.
You're in
to
a
me.
stall, but it's like I don't want you to hear me, but I know you're going to hear me, so I just try to talk.
I've never had this conversation. This is very interesting. So I want to know what the gals are doing in the bathroom, because I just assumed you guys are having a party in there. You walk in there and you're just like, see the guy with the hot ass, he's wearing some new slacks. And, oh, my God, great. What kind of makeup are you wearing? Do you need me to rub your shoulders while you're pooping? I mean, I don't know what you guys do. It's like
close to that.
Whole different etiquette system.
I mean, for me, like if I'm going in with my girlfriends, like if we're at a bar or something and we go, yes, then there's definitely more chatter and, talking, about whatever's going on out there. But like just at work, like if I happen to walk in at the same time as somebody, I don't know. And then I'm like, what if they had to go number 2, and then I ruined it because now I'm in here and they don't want to, so I try to like hurry up, but I don't.
What if it's that time of the month and they're replacing things?
Yeah, and you're just like, I want to give you privacy and like do your thing and make the noises you need to make and like.
Oof.
But then I don't want it to be like so uncomfortable. I said like a lot right there. I heard myself on
Oh my
that.
God.
Sorry,
okay.
everyone. But yeah, so I try to like fill the void.
Yeah.
And the awkwardness, but then is that more awkward?
See, and that's the thing too, like in the workplace, like here.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out again what the etiquette is, because for almost 12 years I worked at night with nobody here.
Right.
So now we have a bustling bathroom. There's dudes in and out of there
all the time.
So I'll never start a conversation in the bathroom because, number one, bathroom small talk is dumb, right? Like,
yeah.
Every guy has like this these stock jokes that you make in the bathroom, and I don't want to be the guy that does that ever because it's cringy to me, being a professional comedian. I don't want to be the guy who goes, whoa, the water's cold down here in this urinal. Like, hey, how's it hanging? Shriveled up and to the
urinals
left.
are different because you're like, you're not protected by anything. So I feel like
There's
I would
a little
just be,
wall.
I would be, well, I mean that, but like not you.
You can see your faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's guys that work here that will initiate all the time, and then now they open up the door, and now I have to respond, and I don't know how to turn me off sometimes. So I'm there washing my hands, and some of the guys are very, very, personable and fun and all that stuff. Like some of the sales guys and stuff, and
it's a weird. I guess it just depends on how you go into it, like. If I'm with friends or there's conversation that we're having as we're walking, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, me too. Okay. And then you continue the conversation and you just do your thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't want to interrupt if somebody needs some privacy.
I farted on a guy recently.
Sorry?
I farted on
him?
Not directly on him, but it was one of those things where I was peeing and I was at the mall, and I had a fart that wanted to come out, and I was by myself. And a lot of times when you're peeing, a fart will come at the same time because you got the pressure down there.
Sure.
And I was really letting her rip, and I was, my wife was like, she was like in the Croc store, buying nerd shoes, and I'm in there and I'm peeing, and I was like, I'm all by myself. I'm gonna let this fart rip, right?
Sure.
And then a guy walked in, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And then he said something dumb. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. He was just like. You're like, oh, it's where all the dicks are hanging out. And then I just went, all right, well, here you go. And I just let her, and he goes, wow, dude, rude. And I was like, is there another place you would like me to fart that's less rude? Like, this is the place where poop comes out, brother.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah, plus you started it. You started it, nerd. Yeah. Yeah, I ripped it hard, too.
Good for you.
Yeah, because I had burritos the day before.
Gross.
Yeah,
gross.
Really spicy ones, too. Like overly
Sounds
spicy.
Delicious, but yeah.
The fart that comes out warm and rolls up your back?
It's usually if you're sitting down.
Yeah. No, this one's straight standing up.
How?
Because it was so hot, it went straight up, and it just rolled up my back, massaged my shoulders up to my neck.
Okay.
Then it slipped out of the collar of my shirt, and I just shook it.
It's probably not the same for you, but I like the ones that come up the front.
Really?
Yeah, it tickles.
Does it?
It can.
I don't know. We got more stuff to get trapped under,
Yeah.
I like the one that blows my balls.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just sends them forward like a tire swing. Yeah. It's not good. Hey, by the way, phone lines are open if you'd like to talk about your farts with us. 800-771-1025. If you're on the way to lunch, maybe an early lunch. Also, hit us up on social media. Follow us at Johnny B. Tampa on everything, at Joanne Petrella. Get it in there. They were talking about, and I was excited about this because Mike brought this up last week on the show about this guy calling out Ian Beckles and JP.
I heard bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Of the original conversation.
Yeah, dang, and I wish I would have wrote the guy's name down because Mike said his name, and I was like, good for you, man. If he's going to call Ian Beckles out by name on social media.
Absolutely.
And maybe put his name out there, too.
Absolutely.
Drag his name through the mud. Now I can't remember his stupid name, but yeah, he went out there and he called Ian Beckles privileged. That's the part that pisses me off. When you call somebody, it's so easy to throw that word around.
Also, you don't know him.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So shut your mouth.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Plus, would you say that if he was standing 5 feet away from you?
Absolutely not.
That drives me crazy, too. Why would you say something online that you wouldn't have the balls to say in person? And I get that a lot. People, you see like in these different bone chat groups or whatever, and there was one of them that it was so toxic, I just deleted it because I was like, it wasn't even they were talking about me all the time. They were talking about everybody on the station. They were just dicks. Yeah. Just dicks all over the place. And
as if any one of them are perfect.
Right. But my thought is, and I'll get people that'll email me and talk crap to me and stuff like that. And I'm like, you would never come to a show and say it to my face.
Yeah.
You would never do it.
I just don't know what
And I'm not a badass or anything.
I'm not saying that I don't think things about people or whatever, but I don't say them out loud because I have no room to do that. I can think whatever I want.
Sure.
But acting on it or speaking out or typing it, why?
That's what private chat threads are for, right?
But why? Why? How are
smack.
you? How is this person any better than anybody? I mean, you're not, because you're a piece of garbage that you're going to sit and talk about somebody that you don't even know.
Yeah. I mean,
you have nothing better to do with your life than just sit behind a screen and type away about somebody that you've never met, that you don't know anything about, and you have no business commenting on who they are or what they're about.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, if you woke up late or maybe you didn't get to catch that segment.
And that's Ian, and that's anybody else.
Sure. So this guy, he goes and he posts, and I guess he emailed Mike Calta, I believe.
Okay.
And
get a life.
And he said that he gave free kayaks to Ian Beckles and JP from the morning show.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming it's, JP from here, not JP Peterson, the sports morning guy, who, I know, nice guy. And, he said that, they didn't tip, or whatever. And the conversation, I agree with Mike on this one, like kind of give me a heads up. Like if you're giving a service for free, say, hey, take care of my guy.
So the guy set up the kayaking
he said,
excursion for Ian.
And at some point, I guess it wasn't at the same time as JP. I guess he did it for JP when he was in town, not with Ian.
Oh, okay.
Although I would love to see that reality show, the JP and Ian kayak show. But
so neither one of them tipped?
I guess not. But it's a confusing thing because it's like one of those services.
I think this guy is a piece of garbage. I think he needs to get a life. I think get over it.
Yeah. I mean, he could have easily just said, hey, I guess I should have said something to those guys. They didn't know any better, and just chalked it up as a loss at that point,
Yeah, or be like, hey, I got your kayaks. Just make sure you tip the guy.
I've had situations like that before, too, where somebody hooks it up because I'm Johnny B.
Yeah.
And, they'll say, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Just take care of it.
Absolutely.
I've gotten so many free meals, right?
Sure.
And I always crazily tip the server because of that, because and I heard Ian say it, and we've had meals together where we both break off, whoever the server is.
And let me just ask this in this particular, because people feel so entitled to always be getting a tip for something, and I don't understand, especially if you're not doing anything.
The tip culture's gotten out of control.
Oh my God. What is the service that was provided besides you just getting the kayaks? Did they kayak the thing for them? Did they steer it and the guys just sat and rowed in the back, or did they work the kayak themselves?
If they carried the kayak to the water for you, if they provided you with beverages, or if they, or anything, I don't know. I've never kayaked in my life. I've always been morbidly obese. I'd have to kayak in a yacht. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wouldn't be a bad.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, I just don't understand. Like, everybody feels entitled, and people, you earn a I can't. I'm just not in the.
I mean, I worked in hospitality my
entire life. I grew up in it.
Yeah,
I grew up in it. I'm an overtipper. I get it, but also earn it.
Sure. Yeah, I was a poker dealer for many, many years, and I remember, even dealers being very, very. I don't want to say spoiled, but just like not showing gratitude for a tip that isn't bigger than they're used to or something. Like for years, I dealt high stakes poker games, thousands of dollars on the table. And sometimes the more wealthy the guys are, the cheaper they are as far as tips. It would be weird, and you push somebody a $20,000 pot and they give you $1. And in your head, you're like, you son of a bitch. But I would always say thank you. Tap the chip on the table like the way you're supposed to. Put it in my tip box, and carry on.
Okay. So I guess I'm confused about that because you get paid to be a dealer, right? Yeah. You get like a salary or a whatever.
It's like a waitress pay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not salary. It's like $5 an hour.
What are you getting tipped on? You're flipping cards.
Right, well, you're dealing the hand. It's like serving somebody food, same thing.
But not really, because if I'm serving you food, I'm back and forth in the kitchen. I'm filling drinks. I'm cleaning your table.
Yeah. Well, not everybody's doing all that. Some places servers do very minimal. You go to a buffet, I still tip the waitress, and all they do is bring you a drink twice.
Right, and I don't tip them 20%.
I do.
I do not.
I know, I'm stupid.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying like. I guess it's just an earned.
Depends on how big
thing,
the
and
boobies
now
are.
Especially in today's world, like everybody just feels so entitled that they deserve more than they're getting.
What I say
without actually earning it.
Well, also, like if you when you're dealing, it's like if you deal like a jackpot to somebody.
Because you're not cheating for them. You're not working the deck so that they're winning. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand that. I'd cut you in on that.
It's kind of a karma thing. Like people that gamble, they believe in like good luck and bad luck. And so if the dealer is doing you well, you want to tip them.
I mean, and by the way, I'm not saying that I wouldn't tip my dealer. I'm just saying if I win a pot for, what would you tip on a 20 grand pot if you won it?
Well, definitely the percentage goes down the bigger the money is. So it's really weird. So like if I win a $200 pot, I'm probably tipping $5, right?
Okay.
Like one red chip is $5. But if I win $20,000, the percentage isn't going to be the same. I'm not tipping them $5,000. I'm not tipping crazy. But for $20,000,
$500? $1,000?
It depends on who the dealer is and everything else. There's a lot of things that factor into it. Like if they give me a miracle card that I really need,
but they're not giving it to you.
They're dealing it out. Yeah.
Okay, they're flipping a card over.
Yeah. But it's a weird. Gambling's a whole different thing.
It's just funny to me. But somebody who is constantly on top of it, filling my drinks or getting me drinks from the bar, making
I get that. Yeah.
Like you're working for it.
Yeah, where I'm at with
and you're making far less
with restaurant and like bartending and stuff like that. I start at 30% in my head. And then however the service is, it could go down from there and it could go even up from there depending on how.
Oh, that's funny. See, I start at 20 and it can go up.
Yeah.
But
I'm outrageous.
It could also
go down.
When it
comes to tipping, I'm a little outrageous. But like if they suck, I'll tip 15% and feel like I punished them if they suck.
Yeah, and they don't care. They don't even
know they suck.
Nope.
And then like if they're great, they'll know, because I'll take them. And especially like I heard Ian saying, if he gets a free meal, he's tipping 50% minimum. Yeah, like I always tip. Yeah. And I always think about
if you have a gift card for $50 and it takes $50 off of your whatever $100 bill, you should leave at least $25.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I always think about the person that's serving you. Like if the owner of a restaurant gives me a free meal, the person that's serving me is still doing the same job as if I was paying $200 for that meal.
Right.
So I'm still going to break them off. Like whatever the cost of that was, I'm still going to tip whatever.
Well, you should always tip on what the original bill is.
Even if you get a discount.
Always.
And people forget that all the time.
You should always tip on the original bill.
Absolutely. Whatever the retail value of that bill was.
Yes.
Where tipping culture is out of control is when I go to a liquor store and I get a couple of bottles of liquor and then they flip the iPad around and it has an option to tip the cashier. What did you do?
Well, they stocked the shelves.
Nope, maybe not. There might have been a different person.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you're tipping people
cashiers.
for flipping cards.
I'm not tipping cashiers.
I don't think that you should.
Ever.
I don't think that Starbucks baristas need tipped. They
made my coffee.
Yeah, no, but they're getting paid.
I know, but they still make.
They don't work. They don't work. Their livelihood isn't based on.
I don't tip them crazy.
Tipping.
I have this thing with drinks. I tip $1 on every drink I get. Unless it's like a convenience store. Like I tip $1 at Dunkin' Donuts normally.
And by the way,
what?
I say all of that to say,
yeah,
I still tip these people.
If I see,
I get mad
in the drive-thru.
But I also feel the guilt, and I'm like, all right, $1 here, whatever, $2 there.
Well, Starbucks has the option on the app or on your debit card to tip.
I know. And
Dunkin' Donuts doesn't.
I'm like, oh God, are they going to see it? And they're going to be like, this bitch didn't tip me. Forget her. So I tip.
You just got to spit a chino. But at Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have an option to tip like on debit or the app. But you'll see a little cup out there, like a tip cup. If I don't see the tip cup, I'm usually not tipping because some companies, they have a policy where they don't want the drive-thru to get money or anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at a Burger King about 10 years ago.
Oh.
It was a while ago, and I was with my best buddy, and we only went in there because they had some new bacon sundae that they were doing. I go, let's swing in and see what this is all about, right? We went in there, and there was a couple of like teenage girls working the counter, and as I'm going to pay, the girl goes, just so you know, sir, we do take tips. And I went, no, you don't. She's like, yeah, we do. And I go, no, you don't. You're Burger King, and I don't see a tip jar anywhere, and you're hustling me, and you can F off. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, you're doing your job. You're doing what you're getting paid to do. If you don't think it's enough money or you can't, then find another job.
Well, people that work for tips never say it. That's part of the etiquette.
Well, that too. But also, like, oh, God, yes.
Ugh, I wanted to punch her in her stupid face. Mike out the after show. Who the hell are you?
Johnny B.
What
and
up?
JoJo, it's Chad. What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Oh, happy birthday to me, right? Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Johnny from
Yeah.
Facebook yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, what's up,
How you
dude?
doing?
I mean, dude, I know 19,000 Chads. Dude. I'm sorry, bro.
It's a typical
No, you
Chad thing to think
don't.
that he's
do.
the only Chad in the world.
I know so many people, dude.
Thank you, JoJo. Thank you.
Yeah, these privileged
I'm the
Chads are out
Chad,
of
Wasn't a
the only
control.
Chad.
Unbelievable, dude. Yeah, he's a hanging Chad. All right, boy, come on. All right.
How you been, man? You been all right?
I'm good, dude. How you doing?
JoJo, how are you? How was your Mother's Day?
That's what we're doing now?
Yes.
Just having regular conversations in the middle of your show?
Sure.
Oh, I'm fine. It was a great day. Thank you so
Don't
much.
hang up on him. Don't hang up on him, JoJo. Don't do it. Mike out the after show. How can I help
You
you?
let him talk way too long.
Yeah, hey, good morning.
Hey, what's up, dude? Who's this?
Yeah, at first I didn't think the tip culture was getting too much out of hand,
Yeah.
just because like when people put tip jars out or something like that. But
Sure.
now I definitely think it is, because there's been times I've gone places and there's just a kiosk and I literally won't even interact
Yes.
with a human being. And the kiosk will still say, you know, what do you want to leave for a tip? And it's not, you have to pick something. You can't just hit skip or
It's outrageous.
no tip.
Outrageous.
Yeah, that's what really gets me. I mean, anyway,
Yeah.
all right, you guys have a good day.
Thanks, dude.
You too.
Yeah, like if you go to the fair or the Strawberry Festival and you go up to the little food truck thing or the
Yes.
little, they have a tip thing. It's like, wait a minute, you're a carny selling funnel cakes for $15.
Correct.
That costs 35 cents to make.
That's your tip. I'm
this.
buying your food. That's
Yeah.
your tip.
You own this booth.
Yes.
You literally turned around, showed me your 4 teeth, and handed me a pastry, and now you want a tip also?
Don't be talking smack about my fellow carnies, okay?
I love them, dude.
They're the best.
They're doing God's work.
I was one.
Shut up.
Was.
They kicked you out for being too pretty.
No.
That's what happened.
No.
Like, she's showing off her teeth.
No.
Goddamn sexiness over here, trying to hand out
ears,
fried cheese.
French fries, lemonade.
Is that what you sold?
I did, yeah. Pepper and onion.
I thought
Sausage, pepper and onion.
I thought you were like serving fancy food and they didn't like it. They're like, I don't know what an arancini is,
No.
but this bitch is slinging them
Fair.
around like she's fancy.
Food. Fair.
It's a
food.
ball. It's a damn rice ball.
I did all the local festivals. Went to Ohio State Fair one year.
Oh, Youngstown rice ball, lady.
They were the best people.
Mike, out the after show. Who the hell are you?
Hey, this is Clark.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey, long time no talk.
Oh,
we
I remember
just kinda
Clark
had a-
from Sebring. See?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
suck
I live
it,
down in
Chad.
Arcadia.
Sorry,
I
dude.
live down in Arcadia now, but yeah.
What's up, bro?
Hey, talking about the tips, I always feel conflicted on one y'all's opinion. If you go to Domino's or Pizza Hut and you don't sit down, you just quickly pick up a pizza like you ordered it online, you didn't even have to talk to nobody, do you leave a tip there?
It's you went and got it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you have to for that. Like you're picking. It's like buying a pizza at Walmart.
Right, that's how I feel. But every time I go up there, I feel conflicted because I know they probably don't make as much minimum wage as they
Sure.
should, but they're still making an hourly wage. So
I feel like if they want a tip, get in the car and drive that damn thing around like the other people.
Hey, I heard that. Hey, y'all have a great day, and it's awesome hearing you guys. I kind of hate that y'all are here in the afternoon instead of at night. I'm so used to hearing you at night, but it's awesome getting to hear you still on the bone, Johnny.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. That's how I feel too. It's either get an upgrade to the mornings or be fired. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
What's my next move, baby? Huh? Working at Domino's.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents. More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's win or go home in the NBA playoffs, but not for new customers on the Hard Rock Bet. New signups get a bonus back up to $100 if the first bet doesn't win. Or if you'd rather bet on golf, we got another major teeing off this month. Your first bet works like a mulligan. If you land in the water, you get up to $100 back for tee off again. Make every point, rebound, and assist mean more. Every goal, every shot, no matter what sport you prefer, Hard Rock Bet makes it easy to bet on the playoffs in just a few easy taps. Download the Hard Rock Bet app online now or go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-MINUTE.
When it comes to your electric bill, the cost can fluctuate due to weather, energy usage, and daily habits. Sometimes they're soft and cute. And sometimes they're hard and burly. But with budget billing from Tapa Electric, we'll even out your payments so you pay a more consistent amount each month. Then when your bill comes to visit, it's predictable and friendly. Hey! Sign up for budget billing online at tapaelectric.com/budget billing and see what your monthly payment could be.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Galvin here for ArborWise Tree Service. ArborWise is a professional tree care service right here in St. Petersburg, Florida, specializing in both residential and commercial tree care. They've been serving the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years, and they're family owned and operated. And with hurricane season right around the corner, now is the time to start prepping your property. Whether you need tree trimming, tree removal, air spading, or tree evaluation, ArborWise can give you a free estimate and consultation. With state-of-the-art equipment, no job is too big or too small. Check them out online at arborwisetreeservices.com or call for your free estimate today, 727-481-8081.
Mobile services here at Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We come to you at your home or office. That means you can save even more time and money with your next service experience with no more wait times. We'll come at your convenience to your home or office. Then we'll perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. See just how easy and convenient it can be for yourself. Schedule a mobile service with Jerry-owned today online at jerryowned.com. Tampa is home country.
See dealer for complete details.
Preparing to sell your home can be costly and time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be. Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. Say goodbye to the stress that comes with showings, open houses, and costly home repairs. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate will sell your home fast and for maximum value. If you're thinking about selling your home, you can receive an all-cash guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Listen to what that client Tyra had to say. Quote, thanks to Mark Spain Real Estate, our home had several cash offers within 24 hours of being on the market, and we closed in less than a month. With their guidance, the transaction was more seamless than we could have ever hoped. End quote. Selling your home is one of the biggest financial decisions you will ever make, so who you work with matters. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you somebody who needs to get that hands-on experience when you're learning something new? Are you trying to start a new path in life? Are you sick and tired of your 9-to-5? Well, think about a career in the world of aviation maintenance. And we've got the NAA right here in beautiful Clearwater. They're going to make the transition from whatever you got going on in your life to the campus world as smooth as possible. The next class starts May 29th. Make that change in your life today and visit naa.edu.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Bernetti PA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Bernetti PA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Cloudy skies with some showers around on and off today. Maybe a rumble of thunder as well with a high temperature in the lower 80s. Clearing tonight, mild with a low in the mid 70s, and then partly cloudy and warm for your Tuesday as high temperatures go back up into the mid 80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:32 on a Monday morning. May 12th already, baby. Nice and wet outside. You like it wet? Hell yeah. JoJo's here. What happened?
I don't know if you were actually asking me that.
I mean, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was looking right at you.
Oh, yes, I do.
I like it dry.
God.
Dry like a Saharan desert. That's what I like. Sandpaper dry, the coarse kind. Phone lines are open if you'd like to join us. 800-771-1025. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media. Joanne Petrella on all social media. Get out there. Quick shout out. Thanks to everybody that came out Friday to Niagara Tap. A lot of Bone fam out there.
I heard.
Did you hear?
Yes, Corey Cardinal said he was out.
He was. He got to see me, do a full comedy set. And also got to see me destroy some girls that wouldn't shut their mouths right in the middle, right, a couple tables from the stage.
Oh, God.
Ugh, I heard him doing it to my openers, and the whole time. Whenever that happens, man, I'll be in the back room and I'll just be seething, dude. I'm like, that better not be happening when I'm up there, because I will get you. I will get you.
Did you get him?
I got him. Okay. Yeah, I could have got him worse, you know. But I was also trying to, not ruin the entire show. So for the first 40 minutes, I just stepped over the top of their talking, and I addressed it a few times sarcastically within a bit. But man, it's part of working in different environments. Sometimes you're not in a comedy club that has bouncers that will walk over and tell you, "Hey, shut your mouth," or we're throwing you out. So that's what I was going
to ask. Like, can you just, after it's been 20 minutes or 30 minutes and you've kind of joked at them shutting up or whatever, can't you just be like, okay, you need to leave?
If I did that, they would.
At what point, I guess, is my question. Do you?
Yeah, if it's to the point where you just can't even do your show at all. Yeah, then, or if I say something like, boy, it'd be great if people would, not talk during my jokes, and if they come back at you with oh, shut up and just do your then I'd be like, oh, well, now you could bounce, bitch. And then I would say something in a they don't have bouncers at this place, but they have some pretty big bartenders that will come around and get you out of there. And I just didn't want it to come to that. I'd like,
because I think at first, it's haha, it's okay, you're annoying, but I got you, and you kind of razz him back a little bit, and then you're saying 40 minutes. I feel like I'd want to kick him square in the face after 40 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't think that they were trying to be rude. I just think it's a bar, so a lot of people go to the bar, they want to drink and they want to talk to each other and all that. But at some point, you're kind of stupid. If you see there's a show going on and everybody's paying attention.
Go somewhere else then.
Go out to the patio.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I finally had to say something, but not in a rude way. I just kind of like made fun of them, and all that stuff. But besides that, it was a lot of fun.
I heard it was great.
The karaoke afterwards, I stuck around, did a couple songs.
Great.
Manny came up, did a guest spot, and had a really good guest spot, which was good because he got to showcase himself in front of somebody that books a lot of shows.
Awesome.
So he got a booking opening for me and another gig that night. Got signed up for that.
Love it.
Awesome. Yeah. So it's that was good, and my voice was back from doing the anthem, so I sang some songs. Did pretty well there. Like I said, Corey Cardinal was there for a lot of it, and I didn't realize he was going to do like a real Spartan race, this weekend.
Yes.
So good for him. Then I went afterwards. I got a call before the show, and one of my best buddies in the world that I used to perform in a band with in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hey, man, a couple of us are that I used to perform with are doing a thing in Brandon.
Oh,
right, 2 miles from my house.
Great.
And we'll be there till midnight and stop by." So I go, "I'll stop by." And I told my wife, I said, I don't even really care to get on stage. I just got done doing this big show, and kind of like, if they want me to pop up, I'll pop up, And she's like, "Okay, all right, I know you. You're going to get up there and you're going to do your thing."
100%.
And I don't know. I ended up doing like 2 sets with them.
Of course you did.
But it was fun, man. I haven't done. I'll pop in and do one song with Pitbull Toddler, once a year.
Yeah.
But to get up and do 2 sets, it's been a long, long time. It felt good.
Good for you. That's fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
what kind of songs are you singing?
Oh my God! I did some Chris Stapleton.
Oh, okay.
Did some Eagles. Did some Chuck Berry. Did all over the place.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a band that does a little bit. I did some Ronnie Millsap.
Okay, do you have the lyrics on like a iPad or something in front of you, or like?
That's an issue with me too, because I haven't done that kind of stuff in so long. I don't remember a lot of the lyrics.
Oh well, and I'm sure it's always easier. Like I feel like I know so many songs, obviously, but only when you're going with it, you know what I mean? And then even if just to have them there just in case.
Well, singing with a band is so much different than karaoke too. I think people don't get it that sing karaoke, you sing the track the way it's put on.
Yes.
And that's it. With a band, like you're kind of following the drummer and the bass player as far as like the rhythm.
Okay,
that's
correct.
the whole thing. And if they're not synced, you're really screwed. But 99% of the time, those guys have their crap together. So you follow them as far as the rhythm of the song. And a lot of times it's not going to be close to what the original is, so you have to like slow down, speed up. You got to stay in the pocket. But then they can also follow you. Like if you're singing at a little bit different pace, then they can adjust in real time and things. So it's way different. It's a fluid thing on stage, when you're doing it. Especially when you're popping in doing a guest spot.
Yeah.
And you're not singing with these guys all the time.
No, and you're doing 2 sets. Like, how do you even know?
We just got up there, and I did some harmonies on some stuff that Jeff Allen was one of the guys and a great local musician.
So good, I love it.
Yeah, so he did some songs that I didn't know, but I knew the harmony parts. And
yeah.
My buddy Dallas, who's a guitar player, he did a couple, and then I did a few. And then we kind of like. It wasn't real busy that night in this bar, so it was a kind of a big Irish pub that they were in.
Yeah.
So it was like we could have just did whatever we wanted. Nobody would have cared, So it was.
That's the best.
But it was fun. It was like doing a jam night, basically. So I've gotten 3 or 4 phone calls over the weekend since then. They're like, "Dude, I didn't know you could still sing." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I do national anthems and stuff still." They're like, "Yeah, well, we gotta get together and do more stuff." And now I'm telling my wife, and she's like, "All right. What are you, I guess, but
pick a lane.
You got a lot of lanes, boy. Yeah. So
pick a couple.
You got a full comedy schedule. I'm booking more gigs over the weekend. I got radio, all this other stuff. She goes,
your podcast. You're making artwork. You're doing all the things.
Freelance work. She's like, now you're gonna start doing band gigs. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Do it.
I don't know, dude.
Do it while you can.
Whatever. Hit me up, guys.
You just need to get paid for it.
I mean, money.
If you're gonna do it. For real.
I've been saying for years, the money will come. Just keep doing what you love, and the money will come. Well, it's time. It'd be nice. Come on over.
Where you at?
Come on over, money.
Where are you at?
Oh, my God. All right, we got one more break. We come back from break. They were talking about big butts.
Oh.
And they cannot lie.
No.
Ian said in the Puerto Rican strip club, everybody had fake booties. They talked about Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
My question to you that you can answer when we come back, and I'll take
real.
phone calls.
Mine's real.
Oh, I know. That's how daddy like them. My question is, are women doing way too much? And what is enough? When we come back, this is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
It's 6:30 and the branch is closed.
Yep.
And you couldn't find your debit card.
Nope.
But you're going to get cash.
Yep. Cadence Bank Live Teller has extended hours, and I can get cash from my account with my driver's license.
My bank can't do that.
Nope.
With over 300 live teller locations with extended hours, there's opportunity here. Find a live teller near you at cadencebank.com/live teller. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
When it comes to your electric bill, the cost can fluctuate due to weather, energy usage, and daily habits. Sometimes they're soft and cute. And sometimes they're hard and burly. But with budget billing from Tampa Electric, we'll even out your payments so you pay a more consistent amount each month. Then when your bill comes to visit, it's predictable and friendly. Hey! Sign up for budget billing online at tampaelectric.com/budget billing and see what your monthly payment could be.
The Food and Wine Festival and Concert Series is back at Busch Gardens now through May 18th with over 85 different culinary delights to sip and savor, plus free concerts like Hoobastank this Friday. Save on tickets, fun cards, and annual passes at buschgardenstampa.com.
Hey, it's Galvin here for ArborWise Tree Service. ArborWise is a professional tree care service right here in St. Petersburg, Florida, specializing in both residential and commercial tree care. They've been serving the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years, and they're family owned and operated. And with hurricane season right around the corner, now is the time to start prepping your property. Whether you need tree trimming, tree removal, air spading, or tree evaluation, ArborWise can give you a free estimate and consultation. With state-of-the-art equipment, no job is too big or too small. Check them out online at arborwisetreeservices.com or call for your free estimate today, 727-481-8081.
International Diamond Center's values are so compelling, it's not unusual to see people here that are not local.
Every day, we have people that drive an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
People are willing to drive because they've heard it's not a typical jewelry store.
For example, did you know IDC has one of the largest selections of luxury pre-owned Rolexes in America? Thousands of hard-to-find Rolex watches, Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, all in perfect condition.
We scour the world to find only the most pristine, super clean watches. We only carry the creme de la creme.
And like everything else at IDC, these watches are at a price that's guaranteed to give you maximum value.
We price them to win the customer, not lose a customer.
International Diamond Center for pre-owned Rolexes, exquisite rare diamonds, premium designer jewelry, and exceptional white glove service.
You're going to want to come to IDC. It's worth the drive.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. Hawkins has tons of great guarantees, like the Comfort Guarantee. If your system doesn't keep your home comfortable, Hawkins Comfort Guarantee means they'll replace it at no cost. And right now, you can get a free service call with any repair. With future prices in question, it's smart to address issues now. That offer's valid until May 31st. Don't wait. Call Hawkins Service Co. today at 813-445-8209 or visit them online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BRUNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:47 in the AM, flying through this Monday morning. I'm Johnny B. Along with me is JoJo.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful.
Thank you for asking. How are you?
I've been better, but I've been way worse. I'm in an okay spot for a Monday.
Okay, good.
Not bad. Feeling good.
Good. You look good.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
I did just say.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You look great always.
Thank you.
But completely natural.
It is.
Yeah. Not that
Homegrown.
I stare all the time or anything.
Fine.
Well,
I mean, it could stand to be a little bit perkier. I need to get back on track, but
whatevs, bro.
It's fine.
Here's something that a lot of women might not know, and I'm going to divulge right now.
Okay.
And I don't care who you are as a woman, you should feel good about yourself because it doesn't matter how you look, how old you are. I mean, if you're over 18, if you walk by a man, we will look at your ass. It doesn't matter who you are. We'll get a little glimpse. It could be an old lady.
I look at people's asses when they walk by.
You would take a little gander at her.
Yeah.
Every time. It could be a 95-year-old lady with a limp.
You're not going to like it, though.
Probably not.
Okay.
But a lot of
That's
times.
where I thought you were going. Like, you're always going to like it. You're not always going to like it.
We give it a rating, too. Every single time.
Okay.
And I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you guys this. Like I'm breaking a code or something. But every girl that walks by, we will look at your ass and we will give it a rating in our head.
That's fair.
And then sometimes.
We do the same.
Do you really?
Well, just your overall.
Oh, oof. I don't want to see mine. I don't want to hear mine. I don't want to see it.
We're like, face, hair, eyes, arms.
And a lot of times a guy.
Legs, butt, wiener. Okay.
Wiener? You look at our wieners?
Well, you just try to gauge.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neat. Next time I see a woman.
I mean, sometimes they could be in the right sweatpants. They can be in the right, spandex.
Ah.
It just depends.
I'm going to start putting a cucumber in my pants everywhere I go.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. A girl walks by and I see her glance down. I'm going to be like, what do you think? No, seriously, I can't see it from here. Let me know.
Is it still there?
Yeah. I can tell you what it looks like in a mirror. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's funny. So I used to watch America's Next Top Model when Tyra Banks was not.
Yeah, my wife watched
and,
that.
Yeah. But I can always remember like her saying about just being like camera ready, right? Because you never know when you're famous and you're a supermodel and you start thinking about paparazzi and they're taking all these awkward pictures of you. Not that people are taking pictures of me, but it was just it's the same as I try to keep my house clean in case I'm ever murdered and then they have to bring in Dateline and film.
I try to keep your butt clean?
I try to make sure my legs are shaved, that I have on a clean pair of underwear because you just never know
Dude, you would think
what's going to happen.
You would think my wife's a celebrity because she has to put on makeup to go to Publix. So I'm like, dude, Publix is just ponytail.
I mean, I don't do that. God love her for that. But I do try to be mostly clean and because if I, yes, because if something happens and then they got to cut my clothes off me, I don't want to.
Stank.
Yes. You never know.
Unless
I
you
don't want
go
my
to
house
Walmart.
to be dirty. If Keith Morrison's coming in to do a whole episode, my house needs
Yeah.
to be together.
I
don't
hear ya.
because I look at so many of these people's houses. I'm like, you are disgusting.
Yeah.
How do you even live with that filth?
I know.
But it's the same for that. Like when I'm walking, I walk. This is so stupid, but I walk like people are looking at me, so that I remember to like stand up
good
straight and
posture.
like not be, because if I'm being rated, I don't want a low rating.
Not me.
I want to make sure that I
angrily waddle like gravity's against me.
with a purpose.
Like I'm just like, I got to get to point A and point B, and it's just this. How am I doing this? And in my head, I'm like, well, at least with all the obesity you've been through your whole life, you're not in a scooter. At least you're out there and you're pumping it out.
Oh my God.
You fat loser. A good thing. Wow. Are you on a stage
Did
standing?
you go to therapy?
I should.
You should.
I've never done that.
Oh my God.
Because I don't.
You don't what?
I don't want to hear what they got to say. It's going to be
Why?
bad. Huh?
They're not going to. They're going to say stuff that will help you.
Hey, enough about me. What about fake asses?
Listen, you do you.
I do. Look, at this point, I'm just
saying,
riding out this last 20
listen,
years.
I don't love it. Some people get crazy and out of control with surgeries and Botoxes. But listen, if it makes them happy, it's not hurting me.
Is it making them happy now?
I don't know.
When their butts are square.
Maybe.
I don't like the big fake butts, dude.
But you don't have to. You're not wearing it.
I have to look at it.
You don't have to look at it.
I have an opinion on it.
Well, that's fine.
I'm going to rate that big 8-bit square butt when you walk by.
That's why I'll look at it and I'm going to be like, that's gross and she needs to stop doing what she's doing. But then I go, okay. And then I'm over it because it has nothing to do with me. It
big
doesn't
old
have,
thick ass. I like
of course.
a big,
Yes.
big yummy one.
Yes.
But I like it to be a natural yummy one.
Well, of course.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes
these surgeries though, they just make me nervous now. I just feel like so many are
botched.
yes.
Yeah.
And I just I wouldn't want to risk
They
it.
just caught a guy locally that was doing Botox in the garage or something. It was
Who
like
goes to that?
some moron lady.
I'm sure a lot of people did because the guy was like, oh yeah, I got certified in an online course, so they
want to look like $1 million and spend $20.
Exactly.
Not good.
No, it's not good.
That's why I don't do lip fillers at all. I told my wife, she's like, I don't know. I think I go, please don't.
No, just get like a what do we used to do when we were little? You suck on a cup and it doesn't.
I was on the dump button so hard.
It plumps your lips up, right? You get that little red ring around your mouth, but you can cover that with some lipstick if you want it. But
look, you can suck on whatever you want, dude.
yeah, the cup, it sucks when you.
Yeah, suck it.
You suck the air out of the cup.
JoJo, suck that thing, dude.
Monica knows what I'm talking about.
You suck on everything that starts with the C.
And then it makes your lips plump up. That's just a
Yeah, it
natural.
does.
It'll take you through dinner
Makes more
for the
than
night.
lips pump up, am I right?
You don't have to worry about all that stuff being injected. You can just do a natural.
Something's getting injected. Mike out to after show. Who the hell are you?
I got some nice cups over here for you, JoJo.
Thank you.
Big old.
Yeah, I want to go to your Publix and visit your fruit and vegetable section. I'll eat that thing like an orange and start spitting
Like
seeds
an
out.
orange and spitting seeds?
I
Dude.
don't have seeds.
Stay celibate, my brother. Wow.
I don't have seeds.
No.
It's more of a
He
peach.
could have said a peach.
A plum.
Oh, nice.
A juicy plum.
Maybe a papaya.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A kiwi.
Oh, my God. Kiwi? Sure. Well, that was fast. That's what she said.
Sometimes it has to be, though, you know?
Yeah, dude, when you're spitting seeds all over the place, sucking on cups, whatever we're doing.
I have no idea anymore.
See you tomorrow, everybody. JoJo, you're the best.
Sometimes.
No, you are.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Everybody have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of all the live programming today. JP's up next with Monica and Dizzy. And, of course, Dizzy and Sinning with Sinning Show afterwards. And Drew Garabo live with a cat named Mo. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, the number one rule, don't be an asshole. Bye-bye.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. Call 800-549-8866. That's 800-549-8866.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Saturday, May 17th is Furman Chevy of Brandon's Military Appreciation Event. Don't miss this star-spangled day of live music, free barbecue, giveaways, and exclusive military offers. Together, let's drive and honor our heroes. Get all the details at FurmanChevy.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you somebody who needs to get that hands-on experience when you're learning something new? Are you trying to start a new path in life? Are you sick and tired of your 9-to-5? Well, think about a career in the world of aviation maintenance. And we've got the NAA right here in beautiful Clearwater. They're going to make the transition from whatever you got going on in your life to the campus world as smooth as possible. The next class starts May 29th. Make that change in your life today and visit NAA.edu.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Get the dirt out before school's out and call Zero Res. Right now, get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
Time marches on, and a lot has changed. But one thing has not changed. Washington regulations on local stations. Regulations that make it tough for local TV and radio stations to compete with global big tech platforms. If you want to keep local news, weather, and live sports on TV and radio, we need updated regulations. Tell Washington to modernize the rules to help local stations compete. Learn more at nab.org/modernize the rules. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. HIMS.com/JOY.
Get ready for Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade Event, May 15th through the 18th. Get the highest value for your RV guaranteed during the biggest RV trade event of the year. Shop the best RV deals in America with new RVs starting as low as $92 a month. Get ready for the holiday weekend with up to 45% off grills and 25% off product installation. Plus, we'll have free hats, free propane refills, free food, and fun for the whole family. Don't miss the incredible Red, White, and New Trade Event, May 15th through the 18th at your local Camping World.
See with the full details and disclaimer.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Monday morning, everybody. It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio with Monica and Dizzy. Hope you're having your week is off to a good start. I know if you're somebody who's invested in the stock market, you're having a good day. 800-771-1025 is the phone number to play along with our conversations. We'd love to have you a part of it at JP on your radio, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And bless the soul of the dude who sent me, I got to find it on Instagram, sent me a taser video of a guy that was running mid-stride, and I think it was here. Yeah, running mid-stride, like fast, and the cops got him from behind, and he just landed face first. And if you don't find that funny, there's something wrong with you.
Send it
Good
to
morning,
us.
Monica. Who doesn't find it funny? There's something wrong with you.